A point on the mass movement, and this is kind of an obvious one. Beyond that, I don't think building a mass movement is always the gauge of the success of a tactic. If that was the case, Indigenous blockades would not be happening because we'd have to wait for every single Canadian to denounce Canadian patriotism and Canadian nationalism. Direct action happens because there is a need for it. Direct action happens because people are fighting back, and we're not waiting for millions of people to stand beside us for the revolution to happen. In terms of, 2 more points, I'm really sorry. 2 more points. In terms of the media and law enforcement, this is probably a really obvious point, but we cannot let them mediate our debates. This should be really obvious, but the media and law enforcement cannot dictate the terms of our debates. And most of what I have seen is this idea that we have been denounced in the media, and therefore we have lost our credibility because of the media. As far as I'm concerned, the media was never on our side. The media is not the gauge of the success of our protests, and the corporate media and the police should not be let off the hook by us replicating their smears, by us replicating their denunciations. Instead, we should be very, very clear, and we should have some more nuance than denouncing our comrades as violent. And the fact that the media is not picking up on why there is property destruction against the Hudson's Bay Company is not the fault of the Black Bloc. Let's be clear. Okay, the media has not picked up for 7 years on why people are protesting the Olympics. So let's, before we're going to start denouncing our comrades, let's be clear about who our allies are and who our enemies are. In terms of the fact that the Black Bloc reinforces and legitimizes the police state, the resistance will legitimize the police state. And if that argument is going to be used, then we may as well never be on the streets. So to me, that kind of argument is a false one, because this police state justifies itself. We cannot hold our allies accountable for the increased police brutality and the increased visits from Vaisu we may get. Final point, solidarity does not equal censorship, folks. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that anyone who engages in Black Bloc tactics or supports them is asking for our allies to censor themselves. What I am asking for is for people to not have Facebook comments like silly Black Bloc or fuck the police and fuck diversity of tactics. We can emphasize communication between our allies. And as far as I know, I have never seen comments, I'm using Facebook as a gauge because that's my only gauge as of this morning about these debates. I have never seen comments coming from any other allies, including radical allies, denouncing other people's rallies. I have never seen people denounce, why is Sven Robinson or Libby Davies or, Jenny Kwan speaking at rallies. That's never happened, and I've never seen it on Facebook. So if we're going to talk about some kind of equality of how we want to treat each other with respect, then let's do that. Let's not denounce people publicly. Let's not denounce people in vague generalizations. Let's have a commitment to dialogue, and let's have a commitment to doing so in person. So this idea that somehow the Black Bloc are the ones running around denouncing people, I haven't seen that in my experience in Vancouver in 7 years, but I have this week seen it go the other way around. I think I want to end. I unfortunately don't have permission to read this poem, but I hope if Cynthia sees this on TV or otherwise is out there, she won't mind, because there's nothing more that I can say. And this is from a good friend and a dear sister who wrote a poem, and I'll only read. Yay, she's right here! In honor of anti-Olympic comrades of the heart attack action on Feb 13th, these are excerpts. We are real. These arms, they do break. These throats, they do get parched. These legs, they do crumble. These hearts, they do beat. We do laugh, we do love, we do bleed. We are afraid, we are brave. We do press on and are born every morning thankful for the sun. We will not forget nor abandon ourselves in the face of riot gear, fortified condos, and the ambitions of the rich. Those who would rather be assets than members of a people. We are more than collateral. We will not build a pyre for our sisters and brothers to burn. We will not glorify our own ashes. We will plant trees and build homes and tell our stories. We are here and we are not going anywhere. Thank you.
Thanks, Harsha. Okay,